It's just cleaned out a lot of the lakes that that had fish, had trout in them. They're no longer there. I used to keep track of the acid content of the pond down here. And just to give you an example, on this spring that we built up here, we used to put a copper screen in there. I still got some of that copper screen in a roll back here now. The first 10 years that was in there, it stayed with no problem. It was there about 12 or 15 years. Then when the war was over, I came back from the war, I noticed it was starting to disintegrate, so I put in another screen right from the same one, and it only lasted 1 year. Now, it wouldn't even last 6 months. The acid in the rain is just eating it right out. So it's very evident that the acid content of the rain went up and up ever since World War II. Another thing I noticed when I came back from the war, which was in 1946, I was away from 42 to 46, around the ponds here and up in the garden, there was always a lot of snails and the shells. There wasn't any snails or no, and there were none of the shells around either, and I wondered why. And I thought, well, that's kind of funny. It was after the war was over. Then it took about 5 years later to find out it was acid rain that was killing them off. It was killing these newts, you know, aquatic stuff. So it took a while to see what was happening, but it was the acid rain that was doing it. And right now, you wouldn't find very many toads or frogs around here. And years ago, they'd be just full of them this time of the year. So you know that it's having an effect on them.